What are your politics? What religion? Let's get it all out because I don't want to fall in love with you. And then on date number 15, you say, oh, by the way, I supported Walter Mondale. And you're like, oh, God, all right. You could have told me that on the first day. Now we just waste all our time. Hey, it's Krusty the Clown. LeBlanc. This is my live stream where I give you all your best life advice. And who's on the show today? Robin Roberts, Missy Elliott. Oh, no. That's not. I don't even know who's on. That was Good Morning America. That's a terrible show. Don't watch that. If you hate Good Morning America, then like my video. Pre-holiday bar, Josh Radnor. Oh, gosh, you guys are going to love it. Josh Radnor is so good at doing nothing of value. I think he sings. Or is that Josh Groban? Anyways, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for notifications. We'll talk about fantasy golf next.
It's live with Kelly and Mark. Today, a chat and a performance from Josh Radnor. Plus, exclusively for our wonderful viewers, free holiday bargains. Also, fall comfort cooking with Chef Melba Wilson. It's all next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo.
Hey there, welcome to the show, Thursday, November 2nd, 2023.
Oh, boy, it's upon us, isn't it? It's
upon us.
It's all upon us. Okay, so I just had a very irritating text exchange with your daughter backstage.
My daughter.
Your daughter. She said to me, she went to a masquerade party for Halloween.
Very sexy. She's going to get
And
pregnant.
I was looking at her mask and I said, interesting mask. There were like she was wearing two different masks. And she said,
This is my sexy
me
mask.
and JoJo switched masks. And I said, JoJo and I, ...
That's what happens when you just
And
throw
she
money at their
said,
face when they're
well,
kids.
it is me mask, isn't it? And I
Oh, she's,
In it?
said, isn't it?
She's
And
speaking
I
British
said, well,
ghetto.
you didn't switch your mask. Me didn't switch masks. I switched masks. Isn't it?
Yeah. You're the grammar police, for sure, in the family.
There's an article that says bad grammar actually causes physical distress in others. I just want all my tuition back.
So there's a diagnosis for this?
A diagnosis for what?
For your reaction to
My
it.
reaction. Yes. Poor grammar actually causes stress and rage and a fight or flight response.
Oh.
I like to fight.
Yeah, your big bugaboo is when people use your instead of you apostrophe R-E.
Yeah.
That really bothers you a lot.
Yeah. When people say you're too skinny, I'm like,
They text you that.
They put on Instagram, you're too skinny. YOURTO skinny. And I go, YOU apostrophe RETOO. If you're going to insult me, use proper grammar and spelling. Ding dong.
Right. I'm a dating coach. Here are 3 signs you should cancel your first date.
Oh, okay.
All right. It says,
He's a member of the grammar police.
yeah, that always is. Yeah. Before sitting down for that first drink or cup of coffee, this coach suggests that you should text with your potential date to fill out their personality and intentions. Okay. I think that's tricky sometimes.
You cannot tell somebody's personality or intentions over text.
If they have a good sense of humor, I think you can pick that up.
Sometimes.
First topic of discussion: values. Things that are non-negotiable, like kids or religion.
On a first date?
Yeah.
Before the first date.
This is before the first date. Yeah, that would turn. I don't think that's a good. That's
That
not a good
is,
tip.
well,
That's not a
that's
good
gonna,
tip.
if you want to make your first date flee the scene before
Right.
it happens.
Number two, also, if your date overshares or continuously references sex during the texting phase, maybe reconsider having a first date.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What? Obviously, this is a woman who made this, and she is speaking from the woman's behalf because I don't know. I'm assuming that all people that are meeting up on a first date know what each other look like because that's just the age we live in. If you're still going on blind dates with people and you have no idea what they look like, I would say examine yourself. And if you're old enough where that's just what you do, you're not watching this. So if you know what the person looks like, and you haven't even really spent any time with one, there is no guy in his right mind who is going to look at a text from a girl that he thinks is cute and before their first date, read her text and say, you know what, this girl is very, very cute and I was really looking forward to getting to her, but then she did the darndest thing. What's that? She started talking about sex a lot. And I was like, no. I think we made a mistake. I'm going to have to break this date off. You're not the one for me. What did I do? You talk about sex. What the f- is wrong with you? Okay? I don't need this. All I wanted was a meal, and I've been working on my comedic material. I got it from the Mark Consuelos Joke of Books. Okay? And all I've been wanting to do was impress you and make you laugh, and you want to talk about ripping my clothes off? How'd that date go, sweetie? Oh, well, we never really went through with it. Something came up. Well, what happened? Well, I was getting ready to take her out. I had reservations at, Mastro's at the tavern on the inn. I was going to take her out, and I knew she liked tuna because it was in her bio, and I was going to get her the world famous tuna niçoise salad, which, by the way, isn't world famous. And we were texting before the dinner date about us getting ready. And she started talking about ripping my clothes off afterwards and like licking my balls. And I was like, how rude. Yeah, I know. I told her, excuse me, I'm a man and I have feelings and you will respect me. I canceled the date. I'm not going to see her anymore. I'm going to report her to Tinder too. I'm actually going to report her to balllickers.com, the dating app I use. That's what I'm going to do. Right. And if you go back, look how when he said that, Kelly goes, oh, if someone talks too much about sex, you might not want to have a first date. Kelly goes, yep. And he goes, I don't know. She's like in agreement. Look, her arms. Remember they had the body language expert. Look at her arms are crossed and everything. She's like, look at the look. She's like, yeah. She's like right now. She could tell you're thinking about a girl sending you a dirty text, aren't you? That's what you're thinking. You're emotionally cheating on me. Is it with some like one of Lola's English friends? Are you getting all Kevin Spacey American Beauty on me? That's what she's thinking. Look, he'll say it and she goes, like that's right.
Having a first date.
Right?
Yeah.
If a guy talks about sex too much, that's it. Break it off. How dare you?
I like to get right to it.
I mean, look, why even schedule a first date if all you're going to do is ask about religion and politics and then cut the date
Topic
off
of discussion.
if it doesn't match? You're playing the newlywed game. You could do that over text. Or if it's that important, put it in your little bio of your dating app and say, hey, look, I'm very into this, this type of political party. I'm this religion. It's very important to me. If you're not into that, don't bother. If you don't put it in your bio, it's not that important. You can't sit there and not leave it out and then on a first date bring it up. And then someone's like, deal breaker. She supported Walter Mondale in 1984. What kind of a 6-year-old even cares about the Democratic nominees? You know what? I thought we had a lot in common. Okay? We watch the same TV shows. Right? We like the same music. We both love wearing slippers in the summertime. We wear socks with our sandals, and we enjoy public oral sex. But you didn't say anything about Walter Mondale. You know what? My mom used to warn me about people like you. All right? And I'm not giving your Reese's peanut butter cups back. You can get the bill. I'll take 48 oysters to go.
If they're funny, if they have a good sense of humor, I think you can pick that up.
Sometimes.
First topic of discussion: values. Things that are non-negotiable, like kids or religion.
On a first date?
Yeah.
Before the first date.
This is before the first date. Yeah, that wouldn't turn. I don't think that's a good. That's
That
not a good
is,
tip.
well,
That's not a
that's
good
gonna,
tip.
if you want to make your first date flee the scene before it happens.
Number 2. Also, if your date overshares or continuously references sex during the texting phase, maybe reconsider having a first date.
Yep.
I don't know. I like to get right to it.
In the text.
No, that's not
Let me know what your values are. No,
That's not true.
That's not true. I haven't had a first date in a
Yeah,
thousand years.
we haven't had a first
1,000
date
years.
in a
20
really
years,
long time.
29 years.
Number 3, bad mouthing an ex is never a good look.
Oh yeah.
Very, very important. If people
Unless they're totally crazy.
Why would you take dating advice from people
Right.
who eloped in
It's like
Vegas
bad-mouthing a
after
boss
just
when you're
having
interviewing
sex with each
somebody,
other because of their
you know not
looks?
to hire that person.
Yes.
That's like
Remember that?
101.
Why would you take dating advice from superficial, vain, judgmental,
Unless they're totally crazy.
Right.
superficial,
Right.
fucking
It's like
socialite,
bad-mouthing
wannabe
a boss when
socialites?
you're interviewing
Yes.
somebody,
Yeah.
you know not to
No.
hire that person.
Yes.
That's like
Remember that?
101.
We interviewed someone and they spent their the interview was amazing, incredible. I was like, this person is our person. And then she started bad mouthing her boss,
Our previous boss.
her previous boss, and we knew the person. And I was like, damn. Almost stuck the
yeah.
landing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't wait. I was like, can you start Monday? And then I was like, you'll be hearing from us. And it was like, so, do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
It was
I do.
very depressing. So I want to try this challenge with you because I don't know if you guys have seen the chair challenge. It's taking over TikTok, which I don't have, but this actually just popped up in my news feed. So
You want me to do it?
I want you to do it. I want to do it. I want to see if we can do it. They're saying men cannot do it. But of course, Gelman was like, I tried it and I could do it. So there's that.
Should I do it now?
So, yeah. So we're going to show you how this works, okay? They're saying,
Okay.
they're saying only women can do it. So I'll try it first.
Okay.
I've not tried it. But what we have to do is, so this is the chair challenge. You have to walk 3 steps back from the wall.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then you put your head down at a 90-degree angle. Already I'm far away. You're supposed to have your head resting on the wall.
Okay, scoot up.
I'm going to scoot
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Am I at a 90-degree
Pretty
angle?
close. Yep. I would say yes.
Okay. So then you have to lift the table or chair
Okay.
and then stand up.
I'm sorry.
And they're saying
is this a
men can't
tutorial
do
on what to
that.
do if the first date goes good with the girl that's talking too much about sex?
I don't know. I am a woman, so
Okay.
I just did it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's
Now
why
it's
Mark
your
likes
turn
you.
to try. So step back 3
Just do what he
paces.
Okay.
says. What is this?
So 1,
1, 2.
2, 3.
Okay, was that 3 paces?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you counted
Now,
1, 2,
90-degree
3
angle, put your
out
head against the
loud
wall.
just 3 seconds
90-degree
ago.
angle.
Is that 3 paces?
Yeah, lower.
Okay.
Lift the table.
Okay.
Stand up. Okay, why?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because this TikTok generation is soft,
Oh, yeah.
especially the guys. You're soft. If you can't do that,
Like,
do
why?
some sit-ups.
Why is our staff so good at this?
Well, I did it. I mean, everybody can do it.
You work
We
here.
can take anybody from the audience. They could do it.
I want to see, is there a man?
Come here, sir. Yep, you. Come on.
Come on now.
Tell us your name again.
Frank.
Frank.
Okay, go.
Frank, everybody. Frank from Palm Springs. Okay,
All right, Frank.
take 3 steps back from the wall.
Yeah.
3 steps back. 1, 2, not giant steps.
It's 3.
1, 2, 3. Now lean forward at a 90-degree angle. Okay, so your head is still, okay. Put your head lower. Lower. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, now make sure your head is resting against the wall.
Okay.
Okay, now here comes the table.
All right.
Okay, pick it up,
Hold it against your chest.
hold it against your chest,
Okay,
and
now-
stand up. Frank can do it. Very good.
Hey, I'm a triathlete. Oh, he's a
He's a
triathlete.
triathlete. Frank, go sit down. Go sit down, Frank. That doesn't count. I need triathlete. What's your name?
What's your name? Don from where?
Are you?
New Jersey.
Don from New Jersey.
Don's going to be able to do it because he's from New Jersey. Now, are you a triathlete?
I am not.
Okay. You know the drill. 3 steps back from the wall.
Okay.
This is
in
the
there.
wall here.
That's the wall.
Takes 3 steps back.
3 feet. No. Foot length.
Foot length.
Yes.
Put your foot against the wall. Okay.
Okay. 1,
Say the alphabet backwards.
3. Okay.
Okay.
Lean forward. Put your head on the wall. 90 degrees.
There you go.
There you go.
Feet together. Feet together.
Put your feet together. There you go. Lift that towards
Head
your
against the
chest.
wall. Keep
Stand
it
up.
to the chest. No, keep it against the chest when you stand up.
Okay.
I'm not doing it right.
Okay.
Lift
We
it up.
just want to find somebody that can't do this.
Stand up.
Loud.
Okay, I don't understand.
Got it.
What are we doing
It
wrong?
was on the internet.
I don't know.
It must be true.
I think we're doing it right.
You did
Well
good,
done
good job.
from New Jersey, everybody.
Well done, brother. Well done.
That is so dumb. I was so excited. I was like, this is so exciting because we're going to, show the men what they can't do. Apparently, nobody else can do it except for us here in this studio.
Keep hitting the snooze button. Benefits revealed by a recent study. You're a snoozer. You like to hit.
Am I healthy or am I ill?
We've
Which
been
is
told for ages
11 minutes into it. Okay.
something we shouldn't normalize, but it turns out, fellow snoozers, you don't have to feel guilty anymore. A new study found hitting the snooze button might actually not be a bad thing. They found that it didn't make a big difference. Even when people hit the snooze 3 times, which you typically do, they still get an extra 24 minutes of sleep, and it was still
hit the
good
snooze
sleep.
button once. I hit the snooze button
Start
once.
waking your partner.
Here's what they should do: a study for the partner sleeping next to them. That does not have to get up at, let's say, 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. on the weekend to go work out. It is quite disruptive for the partner. This is what it says. It says that you should be more empathetic to your partner and maybe sleep in another room.
Do you know what else it says? Anybody who snores should sleep outside.
Although you do have a new alarm sound, which I quite like.
It came with the phone. It came with the phone.
It's really nice.
Yeah, he's
It
like,
used to be this
Alarm setting, on your iPhone, there's hundreds of them.
I don't mess with any of that stuff. When I get the phone, I want it to just make calls and wake me up. I'm not I don't invest in my phone like you have. Your phone does things. You've got all this crap that it does. I just want my phone to tell me what time it is, to take calls.
Remember when I set the house, we had like a smart system in the house, and the shades would go up and the lights would come on just so lightly.
Yeah.
And then a nice song. We did that for Joaquin, I think. We would wake him up.
Wake him up gently.
Yes.
Because he would, of the 3 kids, he's the one that, when you wake him, you never know what you're gonna get.
Right.
But I like my new alarm.
Me too.
And I don't hit snooze more than once.
Okay.
Usually what happens is I hit snooze.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes later, it goes off again. I think I hit off, and usually I hit snooze, but I leave my phone behind. I go in the shower, and my alarm is going off. So that's what you're experiencing. But in the grand scheme of how disturbed I am all night with your snoring, I don't mind that my snooze
Do I
button-
still snore?
Yeah,
Seriously? Like as bad as I used to snore?
you snore.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Oh, okay. We have a great show for
Do you
you
want me
today.
to lie to you?
No. Oh, I want to get to this. I want to show this. We had the largest pumpkin in New York here last week, and this was the carving done by Adam Beerton.
Who was also here. So
Yeah.
we had first we had the pumpkin here.
And then he carved
we
it.
had the pumpkin carver here, and that is what he carved. It's
Amazing.
Incredible.
That's the Kraken, right? What do you think?
I think it's the Kraken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Amazing. Okay, on today's show, Josh Radnor's here. Who's going to perform? He's got a new album.
Got his guitar backstage. Also, Monica Mangin is here with bargains that will get your holiday shopping started all off for 50% off. 50% off.
Holiday shopping. And Chef Melba Wilson is here.
I'm
She's
so
going to do
excited.
fall comfort food. We're going to try her recipe for pumpkin mac and cheese. Oh, she is the best. I'm so excited. All right, you all know what time it is. It's time to play.
Oh my God. Pumpkin soup after
Let's say
Halloween's
hello
done.
to Holly
Take your rotting
Heffelfinger
pumpkins and
from
make it into
Galveston,
soup and
Texas, who
call it a
watches
special
the
at a
show
Manhattan
on
restaurant for
KT
$18 a cup.
RK. Hey there, Holly.
She's
Hey,
the
Holly.
best.
Good
Oh,
morning. How are y'all?
How are you doing?
you're the best.
All right. Okay, you know how this game is played. You've given us two statements. One is true, one is false. I have 60 seconds to decide which is the truth. If you stump me, you'll win this. And this. Never gets old. All right, Holly, here are your two statements. In high school, I dated Steve Martin's cousin.
Why?
How exciting to be
Or-
Steve Martin
Why?
adjacent.
I'm a pickleball champion at my club. All right, let me ask you a couple pickleball questions.
Nope,
real
she
quick.
dated
What's
Steve
the
Martin's
winning
cousin.
score?
Well, it's a lot like tennis.
Is it?
I get to wear cute skirts.
Yep. Yeah, but what's the winning score? What's the winning score when you're done?
11-0.
Probably 5 games.
No, it's 11. You got to win by 2.
Dang it.
Yep, 11. You got to win by 2. And Steve Martin. I know for a fact that Steve Martin is from Waco, Texas, so this makes sense.
How do you know that?
I know everything. And
What
what
was
was
his
his
cousin's name?
What was his cousin's name?
Lucas.
His name was Richard, and the last name starts with an F. I don't think I should blast him on TV.
No, don't
Okay,
blast
that's
him on
okay.
TV.
Was he a nice guy?
Extremely nice.
Was he as funny as his cousin?
No.
Okay. All right. Either you are trying to trick me about this pickleball situation,
Or you're just really bad at this
or-
game.
but you're from Texas, and so is Steve Martin, so that makes sense. But maybe somebody you knew dated Steve Martin's cousin. I'm gonna say that
You
you
dated Steve Martin's cousin. Steve Martin's cousin.
Steve Martin's cousin.
I agree. I agree.
I did.
Yes.
Oh, shut up. You suck overall. Now he thinks like, look how good I am. I got 1 in a row.
I'm sorry you didn't win the mug or the t-shirt, but you still have a chance to win a great prize and a great trip. It's time for Pack Your
Is
Bags.
it? Do I get to watch your
Travel
death?
trivia.
That'd be funny if she said, well, his name is Richard and his last name starts with an M, but I don't want to say it.
Today's trivia dancer is Krista Fuller from Spokane, Washington.
Okay. Well, this is the part of the episode where I dance like Christian, and I see if my moves are just like his. So you let me know how exactly good, how exact they are. I'm gonna copycat here, and you guys dance along. This is the way we can all get exercise, just like physical on Apple TV. Watch it now. Put in the promo code.
Today's trivia dancer is Krista Fuller from Spokane, Washington.
There you go. Now rewind it, and you're going to find that my dance and Christian's dance are very, very similar. And it's because we're twins, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. But yes, rate me on a scale of 1 to 55 how accurate I am. Yeah, I did that one. I did that one. I did that one. Oh, yeah.
Today's trivia dancer is Krista Fuller from Spokane, Washington. Deja, spin that wheel and see what else we're playing for. Okay, Holly, you're playing for a trip for two to the Los Establos Boutique Inn in Panama. 8 days, 7 nights in a premium suite. It includes 3 meals daily, 1 excursion per day. It's a prize valued at $8,000. You have 20 seconds and only 1 guess. Good luck.
Here we go. All right, we've had Caroline Ray on the show. Who did Caroline say she saw
Her daughter,
on her plane?
Richard Martin.
Ricky Martin.
Nice.
Congratulations! You and a guest will enjoy 8 days and 7 nights at the Los Establos Boutique Inn in Panama. Situated on 16 beautiful acres of coffee farm, Los Establos Boutique Inn offers spacious suites, magnificent views, and luxurious hotel amenities. Enjoy the spectacular panorama of Volcano
Oh, it's a
Valley,
rainbow.
Panama's
In honor of
only
Christian.
volcano. Plus, choose from a variety of exciting activities, including
Rest in
zip
peace,
lining,
Matt Perry.
rainforest,
I told you not to go
spa
swimming.
treatments, river tours, and more. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,000.
Holly, congrats.
I'm so excited. I've never been to Panama.
Me either. We should go together.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive an exciting kitchen and appliance package from Ninja, valued at over $500. So please pick a number between 1 and 117.
73.
66.
66.
No, not, it's Monica.
All right, Holly, congratulations again. Josh Radnor is here when we return. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live, Monica Mangin will get your holiday shopping started with some fun bargains, all for 50% off. We'll be cooking some comfort food with Chef Melba Wilson. And coming up next, Josh Radnor.
Love Josh Radnor. He's my favorite. He's the best.
Total by Verizon is wireless that goes all in with our no contract unlimited plan for just $25 a line. Plus Disney Plus. What?
Ultimate furnace tune-up and avoid break.
Oh, man. Make sure to like that button if you think I'm a good dancer. And feel free to dislike this video, as I don't really try.
200, 2,000.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. All right, get ready. He's a super talented actor, writer, director, and songwriter. Please welcome back to the show, Josh Radnor.
Josh, you're back at NYC.
I'm back.
Where it all began.
It's true.
Brooklyn?
I live in Brooklyn now.
How do you like it?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Yeah. I lived in Brooklyn my third year in grad school, but I lived in Park Slope and there were too many strollers around for my age. So I felt like I'm in the wrong place.
Yes.
But now I'm in the neighborhood that feels really nice for
You
me.
go either way, though. It's kind of super. I consider you're super cool and super trendy.
Well, that's kind of
But
you.
if you go to Brooklyn, you might see like.
Oh, I'm not like man bun cool.
Right.
No.
Right.
No.
So I understand that you got a puppy during the pandemic.
True.
Nelson.
Nelson.
Don't you love him? So
Isn't it
much?
the best name for a dog?
Nelson.
Oh, look. Can you believe that face?
That's a great face.
Yeah, it's better that he's in front of mine.
He's actually smiling. Does he smile?
I might be torquing his cheeks up,
I
but he has a great spirit, and everyone loves him who meets him.
Does he get so excited when you come home, like after 5 minutes, like you've been gone in 30 days?
Oh, well, yes.
They're so excited.
I never had a dog before. I never grew up with a dog because I was allergic, so that's why I have a Labradoodle. But I never understood dog people until I got a dog.
Yeah.
And I want to apologize to all the dogs. They say, my dog is sick. And I'd be like, so what? And now
it's
your
like,
dog
yes.
is sick?
Right. It's
Oh
the
my God.
worst
It's
nightmare.
the worst, yeah.
Those are smart dogs. Are easy to train?
I sent him to boarding school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sent him to a
Smart.
French chalet. No, I sent him away for a little while. And he came back and he was great.
You know, we also got a puppy during the pandemic, and we have a much older dog, and Chewy the older dog
Yeah.
is like a cat.
Yeah.
So she's very indifferent to, even when she was a puppy, she's very indifferent to us.
Yeah.
You know, she'll allow us to pet her and play with her. She just sort of sits there and accepts it.
Yeah.
It's not like there's not a lot of give.
Yeah. Nelson's not a cat.
So our Lena is like a pup, like a dog.
Yeah.
It's a lot of excitement. It's, oh my, you're the greatest person I've ever met in my life. You know, so we really feel like we're getting our first dog experience with our second dog.
With your second dog, yes. Yeah. And Nelson, someone told me, they said, if aliens came down and said, what is a dog? You could say, this is a dog.
Is a dog.
Nelson, he's such a dog.
Yes.
You know, and I love him.
So I'm gonna bring this up because you know it's in your notes that you turned 49 over the summer.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a party planned for the big 5-0?
It's interesting that you ask this. No, I don't.
You don't?
Well, my fiance, I got engaged recently. And my fiance's birthday is a day before mine.
Oh my gosh.
So we now have like a 48-hour birthday.
Yeah, it's great.
Which is great because I don't like my birthday very much. I get very self-reflective. I think, am I living my life correctly? I don't
Oprah would say yes.
I don't like the birthday, but I feel somehow aligning myself with my fiance's birthday. Like it makes it kind of more fun and we can collaborate on a party together. So she's going to plan something.
Okay, so that's good. So you have her on.
Yes, because I would blow it. Yeah. I would be like the night before, like, are you free? Can you hang out?
So when did you start making music? You've always made music.
No. I've always sang. That's how I got into acting. That's how I started musical stuff. But I have a very good friend who's an Australian songwriter, Ben Lee. And about 10 years ago, we were great friends. And he said, let's write a song together. So we wrote a song. And then he said, let's write one next week because he had fun.
Right.
So we wrote another song. Okay. He said, let's write another one next week. The next week, he said, let's make a record.
Wow.
And so we formed a band called Radnor and Lee. We put out 2 records. We toured Australia and South America.
Oh my
God. I mean, I just fell into this. I didn't even play guitar, but we co-wrote all the songs. And then I picked up the guitar and he showed me everything I needed to know. And I had a teacher and then songs just exploded out of me and I started becoming a musician.
No, but that's a skill. Like I believe that
you
were
born.
You. Yes, that was in there because you could hand me a guitar and teach me things, what I need to know for hours and months and days and weeks and years, and I would not be able to pick it up.
Well, you should have more faith in yourself.
No. I know exactly who I am.
Well, okay. So I played violin when I was a little kid.
Okay.
So I think I understood this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm reading a book called Grit right now that says we overestimate talent and kind of native ability.
Yeah.
And it's actually about effort. Like I would be filming a TV show and I would bring the guitar instead of my phone while they were lighting and I would just play. Like I put in a lot of hours, you know? So I don't know. I don't think I'm any sort of guitar genius. I've just put in a lot of time.
Well, we're going to find out.
We'll
take a little break.
Yes.
Coming up, Josh performs the song Learning from his new album. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live. We'll be cooking pumpkin mac and cheese with Chef Melba Wilson.
I see trees of green, red roses too, and I find myself.
Ask this. No, I don't.
You don't?
4071. That's 1-866-650-4071.
Welcome back. You're in for a treat. Here to perform Learning from his upcoming album, Eulogy Volume 1. Here's Josh Radnor. Josh.
Don't be lonely. My mother told me choosing lonely is the worst thing you can do. Find a sweetheart, start a family. When the lights go out of someone next to you, I found a lover Became a mother, little house attire, swing a maple tree. I hold my baby, touch my lady. But late at night, it's just loneliness. And now I am learning to be lonely. I am learning it's okay. Don't be scared, son. Father's warning. You'll never make it in this world if you're afraid. Be a man, kid. Quit your crying. Make six figures. Can't shake the feeling that it all one day could end. Never show it in the daylight. The fear comes crashing in each night at 3 a.m. And now I am learning to be scared. I am learning it's okay to be all my old friends. We're so happy. I followed them from town to town and place to place. I had a sadness I couldn't show them. I wore a mask so long that it became my face. Now it's different. The glacier's melting. The man can handle things the boy could never bear. It gets dark now, an hour early. Light my way home, Lord, that's my only prayer. And I am learning to be sad, to be scared, to be lonely, to be sad, to be scared, to be lonely and afraid to be a human being who feels everything. I am learning. I'm still learning.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you. That was great.
Josh Radnor's new album, Eulogy Volume 1, is available November 17th. Make sure you download it, pick it up, all that stuff.
Yeah, and next we keep up holiday shopping with some amazing bargains. Stick around.
Enter Pack Your Bags Web Trivia, and you can have the chance to win the Roomba i3 Plus from iRobot. Just go to livewithkellyandmark.com to enter today.
It's Renewal by Anderson's countdown to Black Friday sale. Stay tuned to learn more.
We all have that list of home improvement projects we need to do. And if replacing your home's windows and doors is on that list, you want to know that it's going to be affordable. I'm from Renewal by Anderson, and we've helped thousands of customers who are on a budget get our windows and doors for their home. How do we do it? Well, here's something you don't expect to hear from a window company. You don't have to upgrade all your windows and doors at the same time. We're really good at identifying the bad windows and those you can wait on replacing. And here's something we offer that you don't find with a lot of window companies or contractors: great financing options. With Renewal by Anderson, you can have monthly payments that'll probably be lower than your cable bill. With another program, you can get windows and doors now and not pay anything for an entire year. It's almost like free money. No wonder half of our customers finance. Before we talk about the warranty, think about other things you've bought. Did it sometimes feel like you had to buy the expensive extended warranty to get the good coverage? That's never the case with us. Our windows are so durable and our installers are so talented. Unlike some other companies, our warranties cover the windows, patio doors, and the installation.
It's really impressive that they sell the product, they manufacture the product, they install the product, because then you're dealing with one company, and you're dealing with one company that has a long-standing and solid reputation.
Let Renewal by Anderson help put great windows and doors in your budget this year.
It's Renewal by Anderson's Black Friday Doorbuster, and it's one of our best deals of the year. Buy one window, patio door, or entry door, and get the next one 40% off Plus, get $75 off every window and get $500 off every door and pay nothing for a year. Our Black Friday doorbuster ends November 27th. For a free appointment, call 312-815-6622. That's 312-815-6622.
Turn up the heat with early bird holiday hot deals at Menards. All prices after 11% rebate. Cozy up. Kids and ladies socks are $4.99 a pair, and assorted dog sweaters are just $3.99. Aromatherapy animals are only $6.88. Get sizzle and savings. This multi-cooker is only $35.59, and this flat iron gas griddle just $179.99. Other stores have this pack.
All right, here's the deal. First of all, thank you so much for watching. But this, save big money on my nards. This next part with Monica, where she sells stuff, apparently there seems to be some confusion, and I can't take the chance that the powers that be confuse this and think that I am trying to sell stuff with a QR code and everything, the algorithm and everything. So unfortunately, the next part will just be audio, and I won't be able to show you anything because I can't take any chances that I get flagged for trying to sell stuff, which I don't think you're able to do. Even if you're not, I don't know. I don't know the rules, but I believe I got a warning or something last time they did one of these segments.
$99. Aromatherapy animals are only $6.88. Get sizzle and savings. This multi-cooker is only $30. All prices after 11% rebate. Cozy up. Kids and ladies socks are $4.99 a pair, and assorted dog sweaters are just $3.99. Aromatherapy animals are only $6.88. Get sizzle and
How much for the socks?
This multi-cooker is only $35.59, and this flat iron gas griddle just $179.99. Other stores have this patio heater for $159.99, but it's Menards' hottest deal at just $69.99. Don't miss out. The early bird gets the deal.
Save big money on my nards. All right.
Welcome back. Now listen up. All these bargains are at least 50% off. Get your smartphone, point it to the corner of our screen. There you go. You can do.
Now it's time for us to be trailer park garage sale people, because that's how much money-loving grubs we are.
What are we doing here? Right into this.
Never enough money for
This is one of the first brands
ABC.
we've partnered with, and it's Creative Crayons Workshop. What these are is really fun, colorable tablecloths for all kinds of events. This is kind of like the epic hosting season. So we have Hanukkah, we have Christmas, we have Thanksgiving, and then we even just have like everyday affirmation ones too. If you put out pencils, color pencils, and crayons, people just really, like exactly what Kelly's doing. You just get really sucked in. It's a fun thing to be doing during events while you're hosting, and the kids love to be.
That's because she's a 9-year-old girl. That's why she's easily talked to into bed by a player. Listen, when I was younger, places at restaurants used to just take a big piece of white paper, pull it up, and then they would just put it across the table, and adults and parents would put their plates on top of the paper, and the kids could draw. Now, and that probably costs like 5 cents to cover a table for 6. Now they're charging you $30 for something that essentially does the same thing, but you can wash it. So now you have to have a whole tablecloth that people can draw. No. Keep your tablecloth. Put a piece of paper over where the kids are, and they could draw on their own little paper. Put a big piece of paper underneath their plates. You don't need to cover the whole damn table for 2 kids to doodle on. 20% off. 50% off.
Great to get.
Now it's only $20 at 50%. The $40 they're charging you for some tablecloth that costs $1.50 to make in China.
Mark's into it.
Mark's gonna color. What's over
Okay, Marley's Monsters. So these are the unpaper towels. So instead of using paper towels and having tons of waste, this is much more sustainable. So feel these; they go right into the wash. We have tons of
microfiber.
So it's actually a type of flannel. Yeah, but they clean up really well. It's good for like spills, everyday cleaning, and then it comes with a little net that you can just toss into the washing machine, so they all stay together, keeps them clean. Really great for holiday gifts.
And
this
I
is
love
like
the
a good
roll.
hostess gift.
Yeah, it's
you
a
could bring.
great hostess.
Oh yeah.
Love that, right? I love all the colors.
Instead of the waste.
Instead of the waste, so much much more eco-friendly.
What's this?
Okay, this is Any Day, and this is glass cookware that's intended, like primary purpose is for the microwave. So around the holidays, we want less mess, we want ease. These cook food in the microwave really well, and you can go from microwave to table to fridge to freezer. It can go in the oven too.
Because I'm always confused with Tupperware. You can't stick
what can
stuff
go in, what can't, and
go
also
in, yeah.
there's metal here. It can go in the microwave as well. What? Yes.
What?
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I promise you that.
Okay.
It's got a little picture of a microwave, right? Like it shows you all the things.
We need this
food.
as well.
It's really, really great.
That's
and also want to mention it's stackable, which I like for when you put it in the fridge. I'm just always trying to, reserve space.
Also, when you store, you can store inside.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, cork pops. We've had cork pops on before. The easiest way to open a wine bottle. This is a great hostess gift. This is something that you can bring with you. Mark, you want to try?
I do.
Okay, so for this, you're just going to push your thumb down, give a little burst to the air within the cartridge, and then pull up. So, yeah. So simple, right? Great.
Wow.
And it comes with the cartridge you need, and you can open 60 bottles of wine. So that should get you through the holiday season, right?
What are these accessories? They're so pretty.
Yes, they're so pretty. They're great for the holidays coming up.
Can I do another one?
Yeah, absolutely. Wine for everybody. I mean, they're so easy. I would say with our bargain, get a couple of them, keep them on hand, give them as hostess gifts.
Those are great.
All right. You guys know I love DIY.
I know you do.
I do. This is character, and these are really chic, but extremely high quality tool sets. So, feel these. They look really chic, but they have a lifetime warranty on them for the tools.
I love the color too.
I love the color.
Yeah.
I mean, tools I love, but tools that look chic, I love even more. Really great heavy duty toolbox to keep it all in. This is such a great gift for someone that maybe just bought their first home, a kid graduating college, because it has all
Father's
the
Day.
basics. Father's Day, let's get ahead.
Yeah.
Let's get ahead. Really love this brand. They also have a lot of DIY tutorials on the website, so it's not just the tools, but kind of the know-how to do it too.
Fabulous. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Wabi Whiffs, okay?
Wait, is this for the
This is for the toilet. You're just going to drop and then you're going to go. Because there's nothing more embarrassing than being at people being at your house and you got to do your business, but you don't want everybody to know. So you
Where do you drop it?
Drop it right into the bowl.
Okay.
And then instantly you can go and no one's going to know. Okay?
What's so funny is I was like, oh, this is so nice for the bathtub.
Maybe not the bathtub.
This is
what's that one? Wintry scent?
Yes.
Yes. And this one is Christmas scent. And then we also have just air fresheners. So they call it toot spray. And after it happens, spray in the room. It's really, really good, non-toxic. Also just a great thing to keep in the house during, entertaining season. Also, again, another great hostess gift.
Really
I like that.
All right. These bargains are exclusively available to you, our viewers, but only for the next 24 hours at KellyandMark.com. And Monica, you're going to be back tomorrow? Yeah, even more pre-holiday bargains.
Holiday shopping done now. Coming up next from Comfort Food is Chef Melba Wilson.
Go to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com for the next 24 hours only to take advantage of today's bargains. And tune in tomorrow for more free holiday bargains.
It's Christmas. Thank you. Oh, time to make pumpkin soup.
Get
No.
half off store
Pumpkin
buy.
mac and cheese. Now the question is she just going to make mac and cheese and add chunks of pumpkin to it? Or what I think she's going to do is puree pumpkins. And she's going to take pumpkins and basically boil them or soften them and then puree them into a mash and then mix that in with her cheese sauce and whisk it in the pot. Or she might, what the smart thing would be is to put the cheese sauce and the pureed pumpkin in the blender and puree it all together. So the pumpkin is in there, but you can't see it. And then she'll probably use fall spices, right? Ooh, she's going to add sage and she's going to add cinnamon and allspice and nutmeg and all the fall spices that everyone uses and all the same fucking channels, fucking streaming networks and food cable shows all doing the same shit, saying the same stuff. It's all cookie cutter cliche, repetitive bullshit.
0% interest for 60 months with no.
Why waste a half an hour watching a show when you can Google the recipe on and read it all in 5 minutes?
Nothing says fall quite like a hearty dish filled with the flavors of the season. Here with a simple
flavors
recipe to
of the
satisfy
season.
any comfort craving is renowned chef and owner of the iconic Harlem restaurant, Melba Wilson. How are you?
Good to see you again, Mark. Oh my God.
So excited.
Mark is salivating.
Starving.
What are we making?
Well, today we are making my pumpkin mac and cheese.
It's my pumpkin mac and cheese. I invented this recipe that's been around for 48 years.
Spin on mac and cheese. And Mark, you know you got all those muscles over there.
Yeah.
So why don't we start you out with the grating?
Oh,
Okay?
I love how she's engaging. I want to watch you every day for hours and hours on
And then as
TikTok
soon as you
now.
finish with that, I'd love for you to move over onto the Parmesan and cheddar. Okay.
Okay.
And why don't we start with the roux?
The roux, yes. Okay.
So we're going to take some butter and put it in a large saucepan.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, great.
And then we're going to take some flour.
Right.
And
Now Kelly can call herself a chef.
Put all that flour in there.
I'm a
Kelly.
chef on TikTok.
There we
Look at
go.
me. I'm a chef.
We're going to whisk that in there. What about some salt and pepper? Let's add some of that in here.
Yeah,
all
maybe
right?
you should wait for the butter
How
to
much
melt
of the shred
first
shred?
and then put the flour
Just
into the
keep
melted
shredding,
butter.
keep shredding. Yeah. I got you. I got my good eye on you. But you're doing a great job.
Okay.
And
Clumpy.
then we're going to take our whole milk and pour that in there slowly.
Maybe you should
'cause
get
we
that
don't want it to get
flour
lumpy.
thoroughly incorporated.
Oh, look at that. Do you smell that over here, Mark?
She's so bad. This is not going to be good. That's not even going to be the final product. So this flour right here needs to be thoroughly incorporated into the butter that isn't even melted yet. You can't pour the milk in while you got all this dry flour stuck there. The whole point of the roux of adding the butter, the flour to the butter, is to incorporate it so you eliminate lumps, and you're just leaving that big clump there. Oh my God. Don't listen to the person.
Just keep shredding.
Just keep
shredding.
shredding.
Yeah. I got you. I got my good eye on you. But you're doing a great job.
Okay.
And then we're going to take our whole milk and pour that in there slowly because we don't want it to get lumpy. Oh,
Well,
look
it's going
at
to
that.
get lumpy
You
if you
smell
got a
that
bunch
over
of
here?
dry
Yes,
flour
I do.
stuck to the
Smells
corner of the
great,
pot,
right?
burning.
It does.
Why don't you show Melba what you normally do
I
with
know
the block
pot
of
circles
cheese at
don't
home?
have.
Eat it.
I know circles don't have.
Blocks of cheese with teeth
corners.
marks in it.
No, you do not.
Yes.
You are joking.
I am not joking. I'm embarrassed.
Wait, so Mark, in your defense, how do they know it's yours?
Oh, because you know, trust me.
You know those teeth anywhere,
Yeah, look
right?
at
You know a
his
rat
face.
when you
Oh
see
my
one.
gosh, It can only be one man.
So keep going here. So why don't you whisk this for
Yes,
me?
you got it.
And let me just tell you, I have already boiled the pasta with some salted water and took it out, drained it. But I also kept a little bit of that pasta water.
Yeah.
Because that pasta water is what I call
It's
magic.
magic.
Oh,
It is magic.
oh my gosh. Kelly knows
So
that
we're gonna
because she's
use
been hearing the same thing for
elbow.
50
Okay.
years.
Today. However, you can use penne. You can
You
also
can use
use
any
both
type of
sides,
pasta you
whatever
want. Don't
wanna
name
use, but you
60
wanna use
types
a
of
pasta
pasta.
that's
We
gonna
get it.
Suck up
Flavor.
all of that flavor, right?
Yeah,
And this is
so we're
something you
gonna
can make at home easy, yeah?
It's so easy,
Okay.
so easy. So we're gonna take the shredded cheese.
Mark
put
has to
it in
finish her
here.
sentences for her, of course, to
Beautiful.
prove to himself that he's not an
Mark, you've done
idiot,
this before.
like his teachers
No.
told him he was.
Okay.
This is his
There
second
we
time in the
go.
kitchen.
Lovely. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And then we're going to take our pumpkin puree. Now, you can use a store-bought pumpkin puree. Okay, Mark, why don't you put this in here for me?
Great.
Put that in there.
All of it? Say all of it.
And we're going
All
to
of it?
also add some cinnamon and some nutmeg.
Oh,
my gosh,
cinnamon and
nice.
nutmeg for
Look
fall?
at that.
You
So
don't
beautiful.
say.
Plus, it smells good,
It
right?
smells like heaven.
It smells like fall. There we go. But
It
you
smells
can
like
also
autumn.
make your own pumpkin puree.
Like I
Look
did.
at this.
Oh, look.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Your staff
So
backstage
those
did that
pumpkins
for
that you
me.
had left over from Halloween.
The
yes,
rotting
take
ones that
those
have
pumpkins.
bleach sprayed all
I
over
like
them.
to use sugar pumpkins or pie pumpkins because the big ones that you use for the jack-o'-lanterns, those are a little bit bitter.
Also, the
You
dogs
know?
have been urinating on them, so I wouldn't use our pumpkins for this dish.
So if you don't like
that
pumpkin,
too.
if you don't like pumpkin, what can you use?
Squash. Say
I
butternut
like to use
squash.
roasted squash.
Okay.
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 Wow,
Sweet
I would have never
potatoes.
guessed that.
Yeah.
But you know I'm a big yam.
Yes,
girl, right?
Of course.
Sir.
Big Mama taught me
Great.
her
So
recipe.
this is smelling good. So what I did with my pumpkin, took my pumpkin, split it in half, and then I put a little salt in and I roasted it for an hour on 350.
That's it.
Amazing. Hey, listen, we're going to finish up and we're going to taste this when we come back.
Monday on Live, we'll catch up with Jerry, the Golden Bachelor. I know I can count.
What did I say? You're gonna whisk in the puree. I at least thought that she would like cut up pumpkin and then put in a blender and puree. She just has it all in a bowl ready. whisk it in, fall flavors, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice. Ooh, why don't you put some cloves in there? It's the same junk. I was watching this recipe like when I was 12 years old on the Food Network. Cameron Hall's gonna say, I have a recipe on YouTube. All these recipes, everyone just steals shit.
Chef Melba Wilson, who's showing us how to make her delicious and creamy pumpkin mac and cheese. By the way, I wish
Everyone could
everybody
smell
at home
this.
could smell this.
It smells so
smells
good.
like
So good.
heaven. What
I wish you had smell-o-vision. Remember that stupid-ass joke?
Add the pasta, the elbows.
You could add more
There
pasta,
go.
that's not enough.
Wonderful.
Oh my
And
gosh,
hold that
it
in
smells
nice.
so good.
Here we go. We can switch over
Yeah.
to a spoon.
Here we
Put
go.
that in here.
Sorry.
And
That's
we
not
have
enough
a prepared
pasta.
pan.
Okay.
And if you can just transfer it right
Ooh.
here.
You got it.
Dude,
Mark,
that's
you
all
got this, right?
Just dump it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I do this
There
all the
you
time.
go. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God.
There you go. Mark, you are so good at this.
There we go.
So good at this. We're going to take this, put it in the oven.
Okay.
Kelly, I'm going to get the oven open for Mark.
This poor woman needs some
There we go.
10,
One down here.
15.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
There we
Oh,
go.
there's the one that's ready.
Then we'll
And
switch that.
voila! Look at this! Look at this! Beautiful!
Proud of you.
Put this right here.
Beautiful.
I'm proud of you, Mark. Proud of you.
Right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Chef Melba, before we dig into this, I just want to thank you for
That's
all
not-
the work
that's got
you
like
do
cheese melted
at
on the
City
top.
Harvest. You are truly a miracle worker.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I'm going to spend $80 on your book that I'm never going to read.
But you know, City Harvest, you know, when you look
Yes.
at the holidays are right around
She
the
didn't
sea,
make
right
that.
around the corner.
Yeah.
And we have
Oh,
more
give him that
than 3
orgasmic
million
face.
New
Oh,
Yorkers
there it
who
is.
don't know where their next meal
Oh,
is coming
exactly.
from.
oh, this is amazing. Is he going to say
This year's Thanksgiving will
amazing
distribute over
or phenomenal?
10,000
What's the word?
turkeys.
What's he going to
Oh my
say? What's he going to
gosh.
say?
Melba.
Say it. Come on. What's your stupid? Go ahead. Phenomenal. So good. Are you gonna,
Melba's handing out 10,000 turkeys to the
I'm-
underserved, and you're like
I'm
a
eating.
savage eating
I
the
mean,
mac and
thank you
cheese.
so much for today's recipe. Go to our website.
He couldn't even think of a fucking
vibrantkellymartin.com.
superficial word. Amazing. Amazing. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. Rewind it. Rewind the video back. First thing I guess, he's going to say is me. It's the same fucking script. Fucking 70 years. Same fucking shit on daytime TV. No one's original. No one's inventive. No one's creative. It's all the same shit. Oh, orgasm fish. This is amazing. It's the most dramatic amazing. Oh, you're my best. You're the favorite. I love you. No, I do that too. I'm so proud of you. She's amazing. She's my favorite. I love that. Oh, God, it smells so good. I love that. And then we're going to add some of my fart dust. I love fart dust. It's my favorite. Oh, my God, fart dust is my favorite. Me too. I don't know why the hell you're watching this.
Cunol, the brand I trust.
Shit like this makes me want to fucking jump into a river with cement boots.
Arthritis. Here, ask for cream arthritis.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. Now we're going to read what, like, poor, lonely women are writing about.
Arthritis.
My husband of 75 years doesn't talk to me,
Kick pain in the aspirin cream.
so I'm going to send you an email on my Hotmail account.
Welcome back to the inbox.
You would think we've never eaten before.
Yes, because you're
Brenda
such a
Smith
fat
from Chester,
ass.
Connecticut said, my husband has 4 alarm clocks and hits snooze 4 times before he gets up.
Oh, sounds like a heifer,
I'm
just like
retired.
Kelly.
I don't want to sleep on the couch. I don't want him to sleep on the couch. Maddening, but I love that he loves me like no other.
Oh,
That was very passive aggressive.
oh,
Yes.
yes.
Victoria Wildenberger from Vancouver, Washington said, my granddaughter, Macy, posing as Mark and Kelly wearing my t-shirt.
No.
Oh, wow, Victoria.
Oh,
Who stumped
look,
She stumped
she
me.
looks like Lindsay Lohan.
Deborah Hunt from
Keep her away
Barry,
from Justin Timberlake. Like, I mean, now Justin Timberlake, not in 7
Ontario.
years.
I visited your show last week from Canada.
She looks like, doesn't she look like the girl from The Parent Trap? She looks like, which one's the British one? Let me know.
Oh, wow, Victoria.
Obviously, the one with her mouth open is the British one.
She stumped me.
Yep.
Deborah Hunt from Barrie, Ontario. I visited your show last week from Canada. So much fun. You both are lovely and very appreciative of your audience. For future visitors to New York, go see this wonderful show.
Aww. Aww. You can be on their show too. Just send an email kissing their ass and they'll read it. It's not rocket science how to get your email or your tweet set on TV. Just kiss their ass. Be a non-creative weirdo. Here we go. What's cooking on The View now? Ugh. Go ahead. These two.
24/7.
I ain't calling you. Why would I call you? Yeah. Cooking up a storm. Are you making
Greasy
pumpkin mac and
Butler's
cheese?
Cooking up a storm today at 11 a.m.
Yeah. That segment sucks balls too.
The View starts live right now. The House always wins. George Santos wasn't the only congressperson to survive being disciplined in the House yesterday. As he does a victory lap,
This is a victory for due process.
is it starting to look like elected officials are untouchable? Achilles heel. GOP presidential candidate Governor Ron DeSantis hits back against allegations he's artificially augmenting his stature.
What they're trying to say with this is that in your boots, you have heels. No.
Could his height make him come up short in the polls? Then, as the Israel-Hamas war has global tensions at the boiling point, political commentator Donnie Deutsch is live with a wake-up call about the terrifying rise of anti-Semitism here in America. Plus, Taylor Lautner and his wife, Taylor Lautner, on stepping out as another famous couple for Halloween, flipping for Taylor Swift, and how their podcast puts the squeeze on honest conversations everyone should be having.
Okay, that just makes me want to barf. I'm going to go stick my fingers in my butt because that's probably going to smell better than the vomit that's going to come out of my belly after trying to watch failed child actor Taylor Lautner save his career by talking about his podcast and how it's going to save lives, where he talks about being honest. I had 0% body fat, and then they weren't offering me any money for movies because I turned 22 and I gained 6 pounds and I was suicidal. Yeah. Open your mouth, stick an eggplant in, and go fart it out into your wife's ugly ass. Can't believe we're wasting our time with this junk. All right. Watch the next episode. If not, I don't give a crap. This was terrible. Taylor and Taylor Lautner. Listen to our podcast. We're going to, little kids are going to watch for you for fucking meditation advice on how to be fucking zombies with fucking 6 balls and 3 tits.